Boom shakalaka, insane Bitcoin scenario happening right now. What's next? Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, insane scenario happening right now for Bitcoin and what's coming next. Before we get into things, like the video, join us on Twitter through Crypto Love, and subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos for over 7 years. Now, today, Fear and Greed at 72 still has not caught up with what's going on, I think, as we've been in the same territory for the past week. But the overall market up 4% today. Bitcoin at 71,188, Ethereum at 2622, BNB at 605, Solana 180, XRP 52 cents, Dogecoin up huge 16 cents, Tron 16 cents, and Toncoin 502. Now, Bitcoin breaking resistance for another higher high, continuation of this. The next big level to break, roughly $72,000, is one of the last lines in the sand before we see clear new all-time highs, and it looks like we are headed in that direction. So things are looking very good for Bitcoin. We do recently have a golden cross of the 50 and 200-day moving averages. So a lot of things looking very good for Bitcoin at the moment. Now, if we take a look, Bitcoin right now breaking out exactly as it did in 2020. This was about October of 2020. This is about October of 2024. Go figure. And Bitcoin went up very quickly after that. Very, very quickly. Well, we could be in for the same thing, headed to 6 figures very, very soon. It looks like as Bitcoin is confidently pulling away from the short-term holder realized price here in orange, that the brief window of opportunity underneath the short-term holder realized price has passed. No more chances to buy it at a dip. Maybe. You do have to remember there are a lot of degen apes out there, and hey, if they go 100x long all of a sudden, because these are the same people who got liquidated last cycle, they're just waiting for the moment to go 100x in right now. Well, if they do pile on, the price will come down. But for the moment, there's $2.1 billion of Bitcoin shorts to be liquidated at $74,000. So we could see a lot of liquidation as we head up there. It is only a matter of time. Despite Bitcoin's price move, despite what is going on in the markets, despite Bitcoin being less than 3% away from a new all-time high, retail isn't even paying attention. If you take a look, this is Bitcoin search trends for the term Bitcoin, Google search trends for the term Bitcoin. You can see back here and here in 2017 and 2021, very high search trend. Right now, almost nothing. Likely, we are going very, very high. This is the moment once again when you realize it's just a game of patience. Once again, expanding megaphone, that type of thing. Bitcoin finds support above there and then gets pushed up by the cycle. Nothing new for this cycle, except for, well, the 61.8 fib, instead of being rejection as it was in previous cycles, it was actually support. We consolidated above it. Now, could this be because there's a lot more notoriety about Bitcoin? Could this be because of the ETFs? Very likely. Could this mean that we're going to have an absolutely massive blow off top type of cycle? Ooh, I certainly hope so. If the rejection happened much higher, well, the peak could happen much higher than everyone expects. Let's hope so. The parabolic advance is coming. You can see from previous cycles, the cycle low ended up being the top for the upcoming cycle. This happened a few times previously with these ones as well. Well, this, depending upon where we go towards the end of 2025, that's looking somewhere between $330,000 and $530,000 per Bitcoin. Holy freaking cow. But first stops first. With Bitcoin pushing past $70,000, the next local top might be around $84,200 according to the MVRV pricing bands. At that time, it would be one order of magnitude above the average and or one deviation above the mean. So could that be resistance? Maybe. But if the market goes into a frenzy, maybe not. So congratulations to everybody who's been holding on for 8 long months of consolidation. We've finally broken out of these consolidation levels. Your reward, $150,000 to $300,000 within the next 10 to 18 months. Very, very likely. And the best news yet. Let's say you were waiting for the ultimate moment. Well, if we take a look, we're currently at base camp for Bitcoin. You can see that this is the entity adjusted short-term holder net realized, unrealized profit and loss with the 90-day EMA. When it gets towards this zero line, these are base camp type scenarios. Towards the middle is a false summit, and towards the top would be a major summit. Well, we had a false summit previously back in March, but things have come all the way back down towards base camp, meaning that getting in right now is essentially getting in at the bottom. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join us on Twitter where we share all of today's charts. And YouTube says watch that video right there. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.